going to be delivering paper soon, so I had to wear my hat.
Yeah, she's got approximately a couple
paper routes
hours before she needs to go to work. So we thought we would do a video.
Yeah.
And
it's Sunday.
Just so you know about last night, this morning, whenever it was. When was it?
Last night? Yeah, last night.
But so I'm trying to master this song that I wrote, and I finally figured out the acoustics, but I was waking up the whole entire household, so I decided to call it a day. So I was like, okay, I'm done, and so I'm gonna have to wait and do it later. So to the person that I'm dedicating this to and writing it to, you know who you are if you watch my videos. I will get that to you as soon as possible. We were on the subject of animals again, because this place is a bloody farm.
Yeah, it is. Fish.
And it looks like I'm probably have to get another one because Emma's feeling left out.
Oh my God, no. Like what? She wants a rat, another mouse? What?
I'm not. She can go to the mudroom and get a mouse. No, I was going to get her a beta fish, you know.
Oh, for crying out loud.
They're easy though. All you got to do is drop it in a glass of water and it lives.
God, poor little
Feed it
thing.
little flakes every once in a while. You know, they're just like the most low maintenance fish on the planet. Maybe, I don't know, because mine never lived past a week.
I'd put you know me, I'd put two of them together.
I have done that.
Fight to the death.
I have done that, and just out of curiosity to see what would happen, because everyone always said, you never want to mix betas together, blah. And so I was like, really?
So what'd they do?
They eat the shit out of each other. It's hilarious. They're just like, ah!
Oh my God.
And I'm like, oops. I guess I don't have any more betas because they're dead.
You can bet on them though.
Yeah.
My beta will beat your beta's butt.
My purple one is a lot stronger than the orange one.
It'll beat your butt.
So,
well, there's this town in America that has a hotline that gives defense tips and run-ins for turkeys, wild turkeys. So you can call in and say, you know, like, oh my God, what am I going to do if I come across a wild turkey?
Okay, calm down for one. First of all,
get your gun and shoot the son of a bitch.
You did the right thing by calling us. So now go
Thanksgiving late.
Go find a safe place.
Find a safe place from wild turkeys.
And this is what you're going to do, is that turkeys actually, believe it or not, can understand the language of human talk. And so you got to kind of, you know, coax it and persuade it to go in another direction.
But a hotline for turkeys. I mean, you know, for people are getting weirder. I mean, can you understand this? I mean, if you don't approach a wild turkey, you know what it's going to do. It's going to run after you and, you know, clobber you to death. You don't approach a wild turkey. Why do they have to have a hotline? Is people that stupid?
Yeah. Yeah, and you know what? It was always a nightmare going to your dad's house, grandpa's house.
All the bloody chickens and roosters.
Oh my God, they always would chase me and attack me. Mm-hmm. And then that goat.
Hell, Abby. She ruined the top of my car.
She was mean.
God, I hated
and then
goat.
So Grandpa has a pasture, and this is when he had a Clydesdale, like this horse the size of the Trojan horse, and you'd have to go across the pasture to go to the garden.
A horse would chase you every time.
So
the horse and the goat and the chickens.
So this is why I don't ride horses, really. I mean, I've had traumatic experiences.
You have to make a huge beeline toward the the garden because it was all enclosed and and gates.
Yeah, so we would go across, we'd have to walk across pasture, go into the garden, and he had this big elaborate garden, really beautiful, wonderful, and then getting back was like a adventure to Mordor. I mean, it was just like
and you had
terrifying.
And you'd have to have your little basket of goodies, beans and stuff like that, and try to get back to the house without spilling the basket of beans.
I didn't have anything in my hand. This is what my grandpa would do, is that they had a big old beach ball that the horses played with, and he would go and kick the beach ball and the ball started rolling, and usually it was in my direction. And so the horse, this big old Clydesdale, the size of this house, just starts chasing me and running after me, and I'm like, I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die. And the whole time he's laughing his ass off.
He was sadistic. Oh God, he thought that was the funniest thing ever.
It was terrible. It was like the most traumatic experience. Well, one of the most traumatic experiences of my life. I've had quite a few. But yeah. So, animals can be mean.
Yeah, that goat though, she was mean. I mean, she
was a butthole.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, she was always constantly headbutting you.
And when I'd go visit them, I'd say, I'm not coming in, I'm not driving in there until you lock up that goat. She got on the top of my car. I had to explain that to your dad when I got home. Like, what happened to the car? It was the goat. Yeah, right. I said it was the goat.
I'm going to use that excuse from now on.
The goat did it.
Yeah. Where have you been with the goat? Oh, you don't want to know. That's
you should have paid me. God.
Anyway, so we're just popping in. We're saying hi.
Turkeys, yeah. Wild turkeys.
Wild turkey hotline. If you guys are getting harassed by wild turkeys, call 1-800-HELP ME from turkeys. I don't know.
1-800-HELP me turkeys. Help me from the turkeys.
Yeah, 1-800-TURKEYS. I don't know. So, speaking of animals, oh, he's so camera shy. Emma's at her friend's house. Surprise, surprise.
Dogs are outside.
She's like a little vagabond. She just kind of goes.
No, she has friends. So she has fun times.
We dropped off Ryan's friend earlier.
She's probably at the mall having a great time.
Asked Ryan if his little friend is traumatized after being here.
When he first came here and Ryan opened the door to my bedroom and I'm sitting there and he goes, and this is my grandma. And he's talking really loud. This is my friend, Grandma. And the kid, and I said, oh, hi, and all that stuff. And he turned to Ryan and said, do you always shout at your grandma like that? Ryan said, yeah, I have to because she's deaf.
She can't hear.
She can't hear anything. Which is true.
Oh, and I refer to our little family unit as the Gambinis because we like to argue a lot. Not in like a bad way, Oh no! Speaking of Gambinis, one just showed up.
Oh gosh. She's early.
Can you get fish?
Hi, little Gambini.
Did you straighten your hair?
No.
Did you do your hair?
No.
The Gambinis are complete.
But so we went and picked up Ryan's little friend from school.
Little friend, he's taller than Ryan. Jesus.
And I'm sitting in the truck, and Ryan's sitting in the truck, and his little friend is gathering up stuff from his house, and it's like probably 2-3 minutes later. I'm like, "What's taking so long? Tell him to hurry up!"
There's no patience in this family.
Ryan gets on the phone. He's all beep 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 pop pop pop. He's all, "What's going on? What's taking you so long? Do I need to go in there and help you?"
Jesus.
That poor kid's probably like, "Oh my god,
Yeah, hurry.
these guys are gonna kill me."
We have things to do.
Yeah,
Like,
I gotta stand in my
This.
kitchen. Movie to make.
oh, God.
You're interrupting my my hair time and stuff.
Okay, do your black crystal stare.
Oh my gosh, Mom. Black.
Yeah, it's dark crystal, not black.
Oh!
I didn't even catch that.
Oh my God. The black crystal.
I'm not even gonna go there.
Oh my God. The black crystal.
How was your day, Emma?
Good, how's yours?
Yeah.
She's frustrated.
I'm super frustrated.
Not only is the green screen still not working, she can't get her song to work out.
But when I will eventually, I'll get that mastered. I actually did like 500 takes last night.
Yes. Oh yeah.
It was a painful
Kept
process.
the kids up all night. Ryan comes out. When are you guys gonna quit it?
And he's all acting like an old man. He's all, "I'm trying to get some sleep here." The sheep pipes in. She's like, "What, you got somewhere to go tomorrow in the morning? What's your problem?"
And then he's out here butt crack at dawn about 2 or 3 in the morning. And they're
No, it was not 2 or 3 in the morning. We were up at 2 and 3 in
oh
the
well,
morning.
he was up like maybe
It's probably
okay.
like 9 in the morning.
No,
Yeah, huh?
no, he was and Emery were making mac and cheese. And they're going around and shutting doors and slamming things, and I got testy and came out and went, "What the hell are you guys doing here?"
Yeah, and
My
they.
friends don't make any noise.
That's because you're never here.
No, they always come over here.
Anyway, so I hope you guys have a good Sunday. Today's Sunday, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, and kids don't have school tomorrow. I gotta take my truck back in.
Great. Mwah.
And then you know what that means, Emma?
What? Oh no, hair.
What?
Yeah.
No,
No, what?
Fish?
I get to drive you to school in the GMC.
Oh,
I'll own it. Be like, that's mine.
oh, honey.
It's hard to believe that I'm a parent, to be honest with you. I'm actually quite immature.
Tell him what you did to Ryan once.
Oh
When he had
yeah.
his Coke.
So
Emma, clean up the
back in the
jar,
day, I had a Suburban,
please.
and I go pick him up from school. And Ryan always had like a pop bottle that he would get like at a vending machine. And there's a big old like rain gutter dip thing in our like neighborhood lane area. Every single time we would go through that dip, I would brake really fast. That's probably why the brakes went out on that. But I would brake really fast and he'd be like, and Pop would go all over his face. He's like, "Mom, act your age." I'm like, "I don't know what age it is because I've never been this old before."
At your age, what? I mean, like, what?
It's fun.
Yeah.
I think that's why people have kids, so you can torture them.
Yeah.
Yep.
And she'd be out there and she was a kid, and we'd be over the pass in this, on the mountains, and she had to go pee, and she'd
We've
get
already
out.
told this story, haven't we? Pretty sure.
And I drive off.
Okay, so I was thinking, like when I was talking about this earlier, these guys don't go to school on Mondays because COVID, you're immune to it on that day, or you're not immune to it on that day. I don't know what the hell's going on. But anyway, so they don't have school on Mondays. One of these days, I would like to, and I know they're here, they can hear me, so I won't do it.
Of course,
I won't do it.
That's what they do.
But
best.
I wanted to, is be like, hey, guess what, guys? You got school today. They're like, really? I'm like, yeah, I just checked the calendar, and drop them off at school, and it's an empty building. They're like,
I'll walk home.
what's going on?
I can walk home, but Ryan can't.
Trying to open the door to the school building.
Ryan can walk, but it's going to be a long walk.
I'll call them up and be like, hey, you're going to be going past the grocery store. Will you pick me up some milk? Sensuous. Oh, hope you guys have a good Sunday again. And
Enjoy your roast.
she's
Sunday roast.
got some papers to deliver.
Yeah,
She's got to be on top of her game, so.
I got to be on my paper route.
Yeah. So have fun.
Have a good Sunday.
Maybe it is the makeup that I'm using. It itches so bad.
Do you want a zero check?
No.
Anyway, have a good one.
Mm-hmm. Bye.
Bye.